Hey guys, it all sound here, and today I'm going to be doing a special movie franchise review. Yeah, I haven't done one of these since the Grumpy Old Men franchise, but anyway, today we're going to be looking at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie franchise. And today we're going to be looking at the first one. Why I say this is special is because I'm doing this for honors too, and he's not gone, but I will. This is an honor to the person, one of the people who actually helped me, inspired me to do my YouTube channel. That being Gantino Brown, aka the Game 2K2. I'm sure I'm one of his younger viewers. Now, brief history, I've watched his videos pretty much before I had my channel on YouTube, and actually grew to love his videos after discovering him. In my opinion, he has a really good career going. He's an author. I haven't read any of his books, but I assume they're really good. And he really likes filmmaking as well. And I'd like to make a film someday, but till then. Now he hasn't made a lot of videos since for these past couple years, but I can always see why. So I will. So when he returns, I will see him then. But anyhow, let's get on this movie. Now, brief history. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were originally a comic in the early 80s, based on four mutated walking and talking turtles named Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael, who learned martial arts from a giant mutated rat named Splinter. And they battle their arch nemesis, the Shredder, and his Foot Clan of ninjas. Then they slowly became a bigger hit because apparently a bunch of merchandise came out. Then there was a cartoon series in the later 80s. Now that one was a little more lighthearted. It really aimed towards kids and it became a big hit due to that. It's actually a pretty good show to watch. Then in the 1990s we get a live action movie. Now you may wonder, what does it follow? The cartoon or the comics? The answer is simply both, and they blended it perfectly. Dark and gritty elements and the campy and humorous ones. And literally blended it perfectly, so it actually worked. So basically, the movie shows basically how the turtles they're first meeting April to being their ally, and they're trying to figure out who's behind all the theft and robberies, and it's by the Foot Clan of Shredders. Now he has punk kids working for him. So he's basically having them steal stuff for him, and not to mention, he's also training a lot of them to be ninjas. So that's what most of the Foot Clan are. They're a bunch of punk kids. But anyway, during the movie, after Raphael finds April being attacked by the Foot Clan, and he takes her to the lair so they can revive her and actually, I guess, introduce themselves. But during that time, they're out. the Foot Clan figure out where it is, and they break in and they kidnap Splinter. And without going into too much detail today, let's talk about some of the good things. The turtle costumes. It was made by, I believe, Jim Henson, who has really good track record of all these good, like puppeteer stuff like Fraggle Rock, Muppets, and so on. Now, I believe there is a common mistake that people believe it's the movie that gave the Turtles their color bandanas, but it was the cartoon that did that. So anyhow, the costumes are really amazing for the fact that this was a budget film. Really paid off. They did a whole lot. So for those of you who don't know, this is how the costumes work. They have some guys in the costume, and they have animatronic work for their mouth, and they're voiced over. The thing it's done so good that you think the voices are coming out of the costumes, which is a huge accomplishment. Now, there have been some complaints about it being like overly action-packed, but that's basically how I think it should be. Be sure it is violent, but it's not to the point where it goes, like, I believe, a little bit overboard, but it's still action-packed nonetheless. And there are also and the acting is very good. They couldn't have picked a better cast. And especially if they can, if I can find it, but I can't remember his name, but the actor who plays Casey Jones does a really good job considering, and I was really proud of that since Casey Jones is one of my favorite characters from the show. So overall, well, it's a very good movie to even watch to this day. It's surprising how long it's been around, though. So next time we're going to be looking at Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze, and does it hold up from where its predecessor left off? We'll find out. So anyway, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye and cowabunga.